So on a Tuesday afternoon, and I Benada said the 6th day of October 2020. October. Some 12 minutes after 2, from now till 6:30 p.m., we are all set to bring you Ghana's biggest and the most authoritative political, social, current affairs talk show. Jumedi Yatunedi Ekosiisen. It's live on Asempa 94.7 FM. In studios, Ewon Kraiha 355 Fanofa Street, Ewo Koko Mlemle, Ewa Kra. The premises of the multimedia group, Obabi Hua Asempa FM, Waha, and Yankwa, Yenu Madum FM, Ewaha, Hits FM, Ewaha, Joy FM, Ewaha, and Afia Dum TV, Joy Prime, and any Joy News, all on Multi TV. Yenyina Yawaha, Oko Kumasia, Yewinshra FM, and Love FM, Ewo Kumasi. And these are members of the multimedia group. adomonline.com, myjoyonline.com. Ubetimi Eti and Jumedi on all those platforms on adomonline.com and myjoyonline.com. The good news is that adomonline.com ubetimi ashare live video of Ekosiisen ewo adomonline.com. So please check that out. Adomonline na sharing live and a 24/7 streaming live on Adomonline. All programs on Asempa FM ubetimi live ewo adomonline.com. Uko Facebook and so facebook.com/Asempa 94.7 FM and the Asempa 94.7 FM on Facebook. That's our page. Like the page and watch our live stream. And please share the stream na unuanomun so enyebi into me and share nonso papa. Come through with your messages, your thoughts, your comments, your observations on our WhatsApp line 0546 382 287 0546 382 287. Let's stay interactive. We're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube as well. We need your say, Bonsu. The production team behind Ekosiisen, Mema, Nine, and Obaba. Going to Dominic Kisi Yabua, lead producer, with support from Nana Chumberema Jackson or saying Tiamwa, Eric Opari DJ Ayo, and a Queen Star in Japan. Ma yenna abuafo no ase into sha Ekosiisen programming segment be and nine and a womb into our sound of our time. You bought some very exciting voices, interviews. I will show you so na ye chichebi abone back at the amamo. Always before the start of the show, you bought at the mamo. And on the sound of our time, abuafo share emi no bremo ye bon affordable housing project. It's under the Tema Development Company Limited. Ye wo Agbeve Herbal Center. Omo the Mona soap and a Mona cream aba. Amponsa Ifa Pharmaceuticals. Obapa Company Limited. Duraplast, also where Duraplast goes, water flows. And a Leomatrona, a trusted anti-malarial for the family. Sounds so near me here some segment no etwamo so Omanhene kwabena santie ncho betena se na ye this segment no abre me here some segment Ecobank Ghana, the Pan African Bank, Vodafone and so eboyen Prostate 60 or say a healthy prostate, a healthy life. JL Dankwa omona the Citrolex mixer and capsules, #1 slimming medicine. So, Mr. All Properties, you will Z-Pay. There is freedom and no wahala. And a Don Marcus Travel and Tour. I'm gonna boy me here some segment to Bremo. You real him say we pay all the big one-on-one interviews. Ekosiisen so and AC. Interviews on the very current trending issues, and so the Brewery Ekosiisen so Consolidated Bank of Ghana, Ebwain CBG, also we stand with you. Geotet Real Estate, Korean Ginseng Tea, a tea for a healthy life, Nails and Locks, Federal Blood Builder, Ebusuyamo Jedro, Rockstars Roofing, Hepa Plus Mixer, Emma Apomodin Ampa. And suddenly the discussion segment, every year. Discussion segment, and so Franco Trading Enterprise, Phone Papa Pafi, Seahorse Engine Oil, Global Lighten, Tabia Herbal, TCL The Creative Life, Yara Ghana, and a Blue Crest University College. In women associations are on the show, and there are still some other numekuo ewaha yebebo won hu de run so e de atremo said ye ne de bia no ya na magye bredru ho na matie yen enti Vodafone Red Trader app na ho nsem wa meka atreo Ghana Chamber of Mines am in safety tips for some time now no so nsem wa ha mebo hu de ru e de atremo sounds on a safe line ho nsem wa ha mebo hu de ru atremo ene ye wo mobile money interoperability powered by GIPS and also any sem wa ha meka honsem e de atram nti montwan ye mmerɛ so a ye de monsem nyina ebebe me de osebo so Omanhene kwabena asante atena se and ensem go apono so ye behwe de nkomo ye bekɔ Volta region. We'll show you some videos, very interesting videos. A young guy be a soldier for the police for kwakwachini wonwurem baby na ammunition se kura kwa no a wo de ahye rob mi atuo a share robum no dear could see from baby. Apparently, or a member of secessionist groups ne bako. Police for Quacochino. Video na video was our share. Inti, ya better Facebook is here enche na we video no police for Cosso anymore. Di police for nim Ekoko baby a tuo no eshe. And you begin to wonder how a man for nyakwain and when in yet tu ye Ghana hatu ya debi. Into the Facebook na emrene so anu wetimi ahwe video na sempa 94.7 FM BB video no ede amount. In a related development, the General Secretary of the NDC Akokasa afa secessionist groups yi eho na ono kiremu aye MPP aban na hye wonachi ye de ba na nsa nyina aban na hye. I'll play back his voice for you na fe yaje reactions ewo eho nsem no edos ma menkai mo so say if you are there, enemy constituency watch, Ekosiisen constituency watch, they ba second day takrade, and ye de echo. And ye become unsem bebrena at Chamunshan and so am I. And then soon on man penny, nana dan kwa kofuado, filing a nomination electoral commission. Omanhene atas, Omana kwa na pom to saying, yeah,
well, we catch you. Fetch me. I was say, me catch you say, you who life the Akabiano, we need to struggle through and survive. Yeah. The only difference, a separate here from the multitude, is we are under a cover, and that cover is that grace. Yeah. That grace depends on the altar of worship, and Pentecost, and the apostolic empowerment. We can never look at the storm. Yeah. Ebe koso abobaba but debiadano yenin kutuna both left and right what they have planned, they are scheming and machinations. Well, maybe a brief. I think say political parties too on COVID they failed us in the brasses of be bars nightclubs no any bibi or matumbi stadium ayen ko na ezo mbi etum e nya bi yeah of course mbi etum. Now
campaign now.
Have you heard any opposition member again on COVID? Have you heard any current administrative member be on COVID beam? Well, the enforcement of the rules and regulations. What is OBKB? It is nightclubs, ni hotels, no any stadium. What's the essence of that? Because we're gathering back across Sports Stadium. So why are they denying us that at the end? Momo gathering there. You could share what they are COVID na yera by Eko Stadium na Eko a nightclub na Eko beer bars ne de any Eko beaches no na hotels zo mu atoto no COVID all.
Na say stadium no omaka say football areas
no but it's resuming without a specific number of people. Because as what? No, what for what?
I think 25%.
No, for what? What is that? Omo share John Dramani mama na do no your percentage of people share
omo so be catch us omo normal rallies omo ye during campaign omo ntimi nye
ba asembe na wo catch me obi
asembe na me
catch nipa doma e share omo no enta omo normal rallies
rally.
What's the definition of a rally? That original count no be a top na nipa be 2000 3000 twa no share. What is the definition of a rally? Gathering of people. Now chira wa adwenya nipa na share omo ka no the gathering of spectators what's the difference? What's the difference? So they are just wasting all of us our time. The hypocrisy and unprinciple of these politicians show too much. They serve too much of their interests at our expense. What to nightclub body? See corner club ebo batatas.
Apart from that, na manfo ebe ribi kakra. Or ribi so an a sense of
no doubt call na yen ribi kra no pay. Yes akwa we dey fly Jesus say oba HFM interview. Well the okada for be wa. Fly boy na. Oh anopa do be wa.
Sir.
Oh, so we've lost it.
And na me ni how.
We've lost it. Intimacy. So because there be agum na kan yen kan kire yo. Ye be agum. I believe that nightclubs should start operating, our football, our stadiums should start being full to capacity, and all those. That's my
stadium.
Yeah. No be other who be ana. John Dramani wa makọ techima on. Na na do call se hwe on yana. Na sad social distancing in the na we. So why would the hotelier? Ono no because obi an hotel. And when I walk to a hotel, me kwa me koboko na me kwa makosho me kwa me restaurant me ne me yire ne me ma oh tie de me kai obi aye cassette and you have operation no more ye affect business nightclubs here adwuma
dabi
beaches here adwuma
dabi
e je audio kaka se stadium here adwuma
pubs ne say wo outdoor
sitting and me catch us ni na hu hia team supporters are Asia NDC name people no I na river na outdoors space better them
tie mie bibia
tum
covid ne so nko yo
no mu do mu ni Ghana ni be say complain bi onyame amwa na chiwa go and solve your problem. That's where we find ourselves now. Na ke tikasa hwe joma ma court chiman. You look at the crowd. Na do call wanchi, look at the crowd. Na you complain about covid. It covid one ye share confirm you know is ana. Covid ho. Please. Ye mien tum no bi adwuma ntimi nkoso.
Nightclub.
Yes, obi anya na adwuma.
Beaches.
Of course. After a hard day, stressful life in this country, you have to go and relax yourself.
Mas a bit more relax with them.
Domestic tourism na you preaching in India way. Domestic tourism no, are you preaching in India way? Now no that me ko to dream pram no. Obi su epe e kintampota for zako. So it is not a joke because obi nipa bread. These businesses they are suffering. They are suffering. Me can suggest to the education minister. Yendie na nkwadani nya kwan ko musu. Oh, what did I be say?
No.
No be there una mika se chwa mika se chwa. There na stop us BMB school. There. O ka che.
Now when nkwala be na wo kan.
There o ka ngese busa say. There na stop us say nkwala ntimi because there o ka che.
Now nkwala no only sense of appreciation of onya aware of the ekoso one ho.
Covid no. Covid ye nim the ekoso we ho no. Ye ne na rally ase a ye didibo mo central market e kon so didibo.
Na
Covid no e line na stop ana. Na me ko tete for who we na me be fia. I be stop nkwala so I be stop me so. I say na okay. We've thrown caution to the gutters. So let's not pretend that we are taking caution.
Asempa FM.
I'm not pretending because baby a jam say. Trot room, I have for any share trot room. Ni person say nose mask. Now do be human caution me human say. Is that what you are preaching?
No, sir, okay.
I'm saying that all the sanctions I'm paying the trust now say almost gradual easing of those to me is irrelevant again. Because here in Ghana for no be complaining each other. E da man penya se so di go akombisi sabre onye mu. Because ye papa. Ye now
and meaning say
ye papa
land borders ni so mi.
No be there now. This dey power na one COVID there na Ghana. Amanonimu no maso ye sisi o. Na ye as I speak to you now. Who dey busa me? Na even the US president crack here for so. But here for so it is say minimum in culture of Ghana. COVID there man ye hu. And now being on the street because of malaria. COVID-19 malaria. Is it really? What's our problem? There is no cause for alarm as much as the Ghanaian is concerned now. Because the role is not bad place one who spillovers be there. And the next is nightclubs here, Juma. Access stadium, you're coaching a ball. Yet me said them on EPL and they be on the access stadium, honor maybe any partner, but you say artificial and say, I said just saying.
Ekosiisen so I Asempa FM man meba me hear some segment here dey brem no ma men kai was say Winston amu abeka yensa
e ka mbeka say joy from for don ba bro focus dey be na joy for there baby joy for ba bro focus here you just don't introduce Winston one of multimedia's finest on the enviable morning show in Ghana and beyond we a privileged listener.
Yeah.
And nothing I say for the discerning listener. It is only one of them. About Jumedia would this one. No, said the message no deban. Achimota for breaking down.
My brother Omanhene today. MMT here. Say tree no pada maka. Mutumi nyina ka tree. Ena fantasy no pada maka.
Only be copper.
Maka fantasy pa. Intende no hana ma ba na maka. Oh.
Enti Winston Amwani attending Kano or ye co-host on the Super Morning Show on Joy. Enti Joy for a launchy project be say Omanhene say in the northern part of the country say rules to Tom Remua they be about to say Bagredam be a spell over
Bagredam
Bua Fanko for dying so ade and this year footage is a free hoba you know na ni nya kakra in the team no launchy project we say ye jeje mwa kakra e de akwa ye nuanom a ewo eno na ma Winston abe cancer but Winston na obeba eno so no Omana raising issue be what dream wa hon say ofi say ye miem o mampanyi mie bibia ntum
ehu the masem no pros and cons to the in some wa kan no menyine ya adwen ewe bim but me so bedem bi sa asem bi de adza o mampanyi na Akufo-Addo and kan mampanyi Mahamare ye no oya
enye but what can you do?
Inti onye no ye jetumo de mawore no nya. No de ka kire wonde bonjai.
How can we?
Inti the hour ti ho ya enyim de. Eco campaign grounds.
Yes.
Ibotum na nya COVID-19. Inti onye de eco. Ena mpanyimfu no so ma membra. Mpanyimfu so nche odi wo hu de. Campaign nye de wo koye campaign.
Na so one year campaign.
That then where you.
I'm catch you no.
Or a tour. In the case of the president or working tour. In the case of the opposition leader or almost maybe whistle stops in communities. And rally.
No, Bibia. Na in school ne kaya linguistics. Masumi English. Asemno most mebe kananko for better city botu makon.
Yes.
But the akane dem no ono nche de asemno dem not. Enti mampanyin Mahama. Okay gina Karl du ya okase. Ngofo twa ne ho hia no. Or practice social distance na.
No.
Mampanyin Akufo-Addo. Okay, your cat is sorry. Go for what social distance?
No.
So, I'm not saying.
So you are saying, said your moya nya or munyai.
One J. Oh no, do J. I didn't know why you're on yet. Why do J?
Another area
because
record them become the trust.
CCR. I mean, my at a crime in the yard. You there. Young Shekweni Bia. Uncle phone businesses. No, I am Bibi or Hohoe,
yeah.
On in your day, I ain't your niska. And a man can bro from Gabon, you say movement drives consumption, and consumption drives the growth of an economy.
Yeah.
Inti se ekadema nkofu nkoha. Nyimpa kro no webu bi aba no. Sebi onam de onyi space or pardon ti. Ono ose air condition no bo use na nche rema wa use kan bi aka because air condition no use. Ono sisi ya na nyazo botumi aye djuma
no ntimi nya djuma
na nyimpa kro anche se eferenti emfa no ho no ono sisi ono botumi aye djuma
yeah
intino na chede nyimpa kro no sika ni pi na rakehye closed bar or pub no ontumi nya djuma obede no wesisi. It's a problem ono ntina nche education no ba na Germany for share se the Robo stadium kakrai Dortmund one stadium or 84,000 nimpa 11,000 na pay say I nanga say yes science no your work science no you there any situation no
25% stadium capacity
na nchi yen hwene yen work ma businesses nkaye no
okay in the pubs no so amonte number so
want to do na nchi wotuma
but would they
but the Ghanaian is not the person
it is on comply too adikru bi nye there say obano politics
Asempa FM
it's me pure high and tassy but emi no mamre kanye there yen mpanyimfo no eyinkutinzi se abofra ya adza waka name I will pay you now but fire the wire at the bonnet. Demo bonnet be because he been as about fracas when you ma. Should I opinion bon? In campaign
in the case of the president, no, whose mandate ends on the midnight of 7th January 2021. That's why I'm going to a virtual Nasifwa Babi. It is fellow Ghanaians now wire for over all these times, 16 or so. No? I reach it to the Ghanaian. Shortcut no, because he reach out to the Ghanaian. Shortcut every woman determine your message here. It is not baby and assistant Kutu and Amonko, Anka opposition leader of the largest opposition party, one can say or address the nation through the medium. It doesn't reach out. Only reps almost all every constituency in this country. But Obi does not as if say Kati if you are. They are dead. There's nothing there. There's no means to get to the people.
Right, Mama can say mature.
Is that what you're saying?
Kaneman Penyin Mills.
Yes.
Abrano original 2008. Oh no, sorry, a door to door.
Yes.
Yeah, the man.
Yes.
Na door to door no yeah, no anything.
Okwa manfo fie kokọ market.
Na mobo fia, mutuma practice social distance.
Yes.
President Akufo-Addo, oh yeah, listening to no yeah restoration of hope no anything.
Okwa door to door. Yes.
Into wotuma yanya dem.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mampenyin Mahama. Osha asina oh yeah Facebook live no. Ni yenya stories ah.
Yeah.
President Akufo-Addo, oh yeah, why in the 17th address? Oh yeah, Intia. Intino. Say pede Ghana for Tiwasama. One was into me.
That's my point.
A pede Ghana for today day ne pede yama wana no si yun to me. Mampenyin okada obaka sesiara obiara betin. Enche ma Hassan Ayarega. Ena PPP funye. Na kade onam there. I want one bars around there, you know.
Obiakure ni o machino.
Aha, intino onu ya onanti no gado umiti myself.
Yes.
Now can Mampenyin Mahama ya Wezo TV bafa Facebook live
bibia da kwem.
President Akufo-Addo apose Nyankopon show ya Mampenyin. Intino ekada ba address en Kuveshas na address en weekly. Ekada ba address en weekly ya ebeti. Ena I was man sika na wobonsam no hye. Nta wona botima akade o this year say you extend water, free water, and so free to end of December. In Jobotum, na wa organize a briefing. No waka. Okan de ma no waka de onam de COVID intino. Why na you ne shortcut in be order ye no. Oba in virtual.
Exactly.
Na e kan ni area no. Mama kan say me cho. Run 2 foundation na wayen. Virtual rally na wayen.
Rally no.
Some cho okase.
Yeah.
Kuzo pon cho okase.
Yeah.
Na so wakasa
and that was a whole rally.
Why a virtual rally?
Yeah.
Into on sure
the second one.
Yeah. Why you for on not sure that at no ibinu matter say the oye de way no way in the day.
But when more ka say na me pay update from the Ministry of Health to know say COVID ni pa say na wo bi.
Yeah.
O say updates ne kwen share da ma papa.
So they make you be informed on the way.
Na me pesa update.
They make
so be what the latest update I want fan.
They make informed on there.
Na me
na no say me catch information minister say na okay kano. No the power make cause there be Omanhene rev say enura de yakra no. Ghana Health Service, Ministry of Information, the Presidency. The strong commentary and opposition so running on these matters to the extent that they even set up a team. And then also to help government team. No, so when you see their interest there, dead news. Always the other issues, but now afraid of moving and there are needs for them. But we cannot talk about it. It's not kind. I didn't accept what I said. Pay for me. No more two sana mona. There be almost two. Today, the sad aspect is that many want to say Dimirika. Yeah, connect with you. Monozono. Yeah, I really saw a sound. Because even when political parties who did a check crack counter, Ekowua, Yababa says, Esu Kika and Nimtro Winnie Qua, Aka Uyene no ma, and the Wabusha Fonqua, and the follow up. People should start thinking and reasoning up. People should start thinking and reason up. Heroes found though, the Onina and Kusiaga. It will pre COVID now, whether in NPP or in NDC. the best the parties can do, the first 2 weeks, just to give you an envelope of 5,000 or 10,000, and we, more than 90 years, is the 1,000 cities going to survive you for 90 years? Let's reason up.
Obi say, good morning, Obi. Nippon for US. Never. My question is, do kids go to our playing grounds to play soccer? Yes. Send in Kolani Bobo baby out.
So okay, in every woman.
Yes.
Or Ghana the mean site but Zongos no more. In fact, the meaning says Saturday special. Oko Ashtown is they are kicking. Yeah.
Do we send our kids to our market for shopping? If yes, then let's open our school.
We do. That's here a shopping mall. You then grand dear Chicona, your patterns of my share, no smack. I didn't say the also my Kim Kono be say dangerous. Also take dangerous. The kids do. Who be a don and I say, when you be they do.
Godfrey Adowa our Bronx or say
they do.
Sadia, then you do schools in Intum now in Kolan Intimi and school. And it's some very interesting.
And the borders were crowded as well, but the borders are coming here. They say, you be a man full room, they be other. If we are man full room, they be other. Yes, you see a close here borders. They are man for room. So we should stop just behaving like ostriches now. You must have in the hotel, baby. I do know. The nightclubs, the borders, everything should just go just like that. Nobody can call Nanado. Say Nanado Asama, you need as RTS because Omo blame Nanado so Oma you need RTS. If they are not doing same as the president, probably they are doing more.
They are doing
than what the president is doing.
You move to other issues. Now, yane Winston in command.
Quick one. I'm decided to say, and then Winston means I offer new a motor winner.
Interchange.
Yeah, my name is Wakofawa.
Motorway runabout for front of
for man who's a seer on the lights be a babo. He said on the Amanonina, come in fact. Oh, and why come a year? If I had one way a better. See the year customer, why you come a year, and the fair customer, why you fee. It's messy. Sir, Omo movies near sorry, I hold on. I am with the Domini man say, and they quite the initiative been in a man. Omo penti sir, Messrs. Omunian Temco Pentio. Yes, our assemblies are outdoor. I did follow under Omo jurisdiction. No, yes, I sorry, be an as a movie house, be an as a cook wanted. And the idea wanted no town, gas stove for repair and as animal. Messre, Omun Tracy. Now, I'm punishing the man several as in Shesudia, my intimate because dear Fabian, you be beneath it. Dear Fabian, and you be beneath it. Even this new motorway now, under bridge knows a dear martial lights on. Oh, be pack here, Obi, what's actually bear maybe. Now, make up pram. Yes. Mentias
new one here,
Obi. Mentias, Missy, me dancing for the Kwame. Mentias, and every day, every time I'm inside, I make an effort to say, "Na nipa crowd because also body here bigger than me. No one they jam. It is all can 1-2. Now when Timon Chair was on Kwame, or see when you say, which Chiriba could ya, uti yachema. It you only have to just draw attention. It's the idea wa uye. And I'm a master of so the first, quick, no move out of the scene. And yes, sir, about I said, "No, you feel Kumasi Bay."
But I'm for some Ferrari.
That is the mentality of the black. On the corner, anything. Now, can you swear to me? Can you believe, say, me, to one coffee, Obias, what a host, Eddie, so to come keke. It destroys you, official destroys you, or destroy United. That's the mentality. Yes, that's the mentality of the Ghanaian. Say so you see money free you know on mini crowd that say mia bi ho kra na e show kra ma je ya dom no nipa no boa payom obe or the water house special to get him kra na wo yesa no o we fon sa
na wa hwe
wa won sa na wo you there's nothing free wa won sa busumi na echi no e ho ntua no e ba to nyina so am yatua nje yo se wo no de sabe wo na nim nyansa na wo se nsu na gu kwade a ene me kai wo se be kwa ba e ba Yankasa, eba bitua sade. Na se bizi, yenye careless and reckless. Now no dey feel Kumasi Bay. Rally bia. You can say walk with health walk. Main commercial road. On parties no NDC MPP. Even when the national whatever commander can opoku addresses omunyai no mun team no ground where the church of the research can so block kwan main road. na se car could chifa muso mo say ebonsa because you at the end of the year. Now positive for no sabe. You grant permission for some of these things to happen on a highway.
The two major political parties.
Yes.
Omun nipa
yes.
And highway so block.
This is not a joke.
Konongo.
And this is not just a normal road. Say you bypass the
busiest route in Ghana. Kumasi to Accra.
You've allowed this thing to happen on it.
Traffic.
Yes. So painful. So painful.
And a police for the omatio.
Now I know Kolangu police are saying I the young car. I said the So you cannot imagine what else to do for this country for young people because 8 million John Mahama, 8 million Nanado. Young Kasa your problem.
Exactly.
Young Kasa because Kokumasi residents like we are there. And this brings to mind all residences in Ghana.
I was saying
we have to do a quick check. All residences in Ghana.
And by the residency, it means the regional coordinating council.
My brother,
residency.
Ubesu.
Kumasi Diano. Oh, it's terrible.
Ubesu, Kumasi residency. Ubesu.
Everything left to rot.
Ubesu.
All the houses left to rot. No, he doesn't live there. From what we know, he doesn't live there.
You have a problem with Ghana how?
He doesn't.
You have a problem.
No.
You have a problem. And because the minister
say many problems all better now feel.
But because he's living
the place
but does it make sense? Say Ghana, the eye of every region is the residency. It is a minister. Yes, you have the right to decide that me operating from official residence. Nobody fights you. But the country is not bothered about the country's property.
Exactly.
The place, it's terrible. Everybody awako kumase akwa residency.
How?
Your job is terrible. The place is weedy. The house is unkept. Very terrible.
This is the eye of the
Eko residencies and
we met a guy who says he's a protocol guy, and the whole place is terrible.
Kumasi protocol guy on then.
I'm imagining Bravo, Tamale, other regions. How they are keeping the place.
The Western region one is well.
How they're keeping the place?
Because I don't know activity when the place is well kept. But what I saw in Kumasi, no, it's not proper. Kumasi.
Yeah, but yes, I'm not sure you say Jujula. No, so they come up. It's not me say. Obi e kwa Benjamin, kwa the mentality of the kwa Benjamin no. Naka me more the first a year back system no ma Ghana Japadi. Naka what to be done? That's why. Share the Odi can buy Ghana didn't can buy. You know what you say? Because Ghana, the mentality of the Ghanaian or fata. When he's supposed to report at 8, or about 12:30, or about 3:30, or say blame government of the day. Say na catch you and your papa.
My young country say at least Makasa Western region the is solid. Cape Coast the so the last time we were there, the Cape Coast residency is very well kept. And kudos to the regional minister in the central region and the western regional minister Kobi Ochela Komensa. What we saw in Ashanti region is terrible. And then the minister in charge of Ashanti region, please step up kakra hodi enye ma minim the other regions there said your mudi is it obi the Tamale mayor's residency has been left to rot since Kufuor's era. All MCs that can prefer to live in their homes. No Tamale one or say it's just behind Mariam Hotel.
But there's a system Ghana food distribution. Near catering rest houses here across the length and breadth of the country. And then individuals majority of them. Obi for to say me a minister, me to me kwatra me fie o. Dem pe no. But a minor responsibility for minor Japadian. Why should it be left to rot? Why? And the government bungalows baby chama. Ubo say enoma na abobu o no ma. O ma jija o na o basa enua fukusu na afa the settlers na ko pick it down.
Eastern region, the answer I'm told is on point.
Why?
Alex Martinson, thank you.
And the good thing about those areas is that Nyamenfa Kwame Nkrumah
assassinate song.
The
place is nice. Adine fe loans, papa bi. Na Central region, the loans no for a food, a food poto. pothole. The one in Ashanti region is bad.
And we have the works and housing,
we are
the
saying
PWDs. We have all these people to ensure maintenance and keeping the place clean. All of them. Nobody's checking anybody. Nobody.
Omami any Winston we na yentimin to us Winston nti yenim sama launch project be for flood victims in the northern part of the country. Boyemu etesen.
And the project no man some Martin in the about the project no your friend up to us. Yes say ojinemi na wo yen do. Onam de yeni nu anuma wo oye northern Ghana bra nsu no toy na bra wo boy Bagri dam no Hohoe 1p na Asia northeast regional coordinating council one nhwema wo ya was say flat no affecting impa 55,000
wow
and oye acres what shit I mean farmlands I was say no 19,000 acres
19,000
yes,
acres
19,000 acres on the northeastern Kotin, Nasha so upper east.
Yeah.
I was in the course Savannah po. CCI Menuka say, oh, you been so baby or koi so a friend and northern Kumbungu Nazina.
Wow.
Wow. In Tiobandem no and
when now a result of Bagri dam spilling.
Yes, in a days of rainfall. So
days of rainfall.
But in my at a chroma mapamara when you then Abrana year is the home commonana, maybe and then answer Ziara. Last week is Ziara. And my men also offend Winifati.
Yeah.
Mumbun is in Winifati no. Okobobosia 4,000 no aza no kunewu na ne mo onne baso njina nkote no hwe no ho na bosi ye okobo yi ne dani nso afadan ni nyina she bata na aza oto eden choboton na wenya no ho
nkuto odi ye adwuma no
ni nyina
na iguda yere kasa naran na Eliasu Tanko okopwe ho ndonyene kan na CEO of Taka company po okada obutua 4,000 na mama na wetu mashase fufuru na neze na yato na yaka mobi
other ones ewo ho
pinara no in China yese o me nyinara nya kro na abra ye shase kofutu na no baboyen ehwe ye ne reception
ye me nze ma suma pa
oh okay
aha ni nyina
I won't tare ni suma
ogu hon ana suma za what the best da kugu yan warehouse store room
yeah
inti CCI no de yeko ochina ye boko
yede nioma ne ko
yero
ya me yadom ochina
yero ko
okay
na American dem minyim de Ghana fozi oye no do last minute
omu show pen
amanfo
obushi hadi na enkofu pi na so last minute be show kakra enti no mese mezu tuga
okay
ompa ho ebia na nchere twende Friday another Saturday na aba
yeah
but yero ko ochina because if you the muslim zamana ye kade yero twende bi wa obo kawadwe nti yero ko nti awo number to e mobile money number and a mobile bank account so
okay
na bank account na
Ecobank we bia na pesa wo de boa
and they are because ochina yero ko
yeah
momo number is 0593038768
okay
0593038768 wasn't a natural na
and sign T-Mobile 05
only a 059 303
8768 and any momo
number na bank account or a Northern Floods Disaster Fund is in Ecobank
branch
in your branch now or your head office bank but branch but here Jawana will be man no was it 50,000 too
oh Ecobank
was it 50,000 too
Ecobank
in your Ecobank in
interest almost sponsor me here something
okay wow
Isha number here 1441 00233
Ecobank near the Pan African Bank
in your 8104 1441 00233 8104
oh okay Ecobank well done I mean well done omo eboy papa
oma yinyinara yemboa yinyinara me unde anya kaye bibifui unde na yeko yinikro yeta ko na nanu mo no asema wakara nyi de wogunsa wobo bia nizin awo bi pasisi yako chapri wogunsa wobo udin
yeah
now if you say
it's a covering
yes
and never 2 years you can't run away from that it makes you a Ghanaian
into oban dem no na wogunsa so asema wakanyi de wo sre boniface mo biara sunsun no po wogunsa wo mani bi de wo mo nsani bi no ma mbe ye wonde man ono chere ye nyimpa kro se anya ma unua anya ma wa inti wo maye nyinara ye nhwe na yembo yenuanoma wo weti fimanto nti ochina yeboko
team na
nti
super
join from phone tank how
yeah
and there's ASMia
o share video
Bagri Dam 50,000
yes 55,000
on
your
northeast and they are affected and na obi tia obeka say oh na sa aban wo ho aban konkwohwe wo mo nadmo wo nadmo nkwohwe wo mo yes we appreciate say nadmo wo aban wo but uko in the US why the US is what it is no because of the third sector and your contribution to how the state is run and yes aban be na famu de
but as I say
but you need
exactly
the citizens
but Mr. Joy for is an appeal one nkomodiem no won hwehwe mu no apart from halfway meeting yenuan mo a hochim no mesre omfa nka won omfa nimde mre
yes
se kwan bi wo ho a oman ni nyina betimi afa so a because over years Bagri spillover Bagri spillage
the solution will be the Poalugu
enyima solution no ye Poalugu but
which is also medium to long term
solution no Poalugu
yeah
na what is the mass never on yan kind of problem me fa yinja won Poalugu me yobia because of my finance kakranti oh ya bosia obo what is ya at the panel home mama kan semtro eben time na Ghana ha edi GOG fans aya ada ye wieda
no
Poalugu
government of Ghana
Poalugu no yeah you know that was a good point me busa I think I remember I asked Baumia that question and he made a point say omo share how they can factor it into Sino Hydro project because him say at the same company Sino Hydro company no and air Poalugu mo na Tamale interchange you know and they want a way because I think he was not very clear as the source of funding but no ka say on be kwan bi to re-engineer
mama kan source of funding
Sino Hydro funding
mama kan source of funding mama kan source of
now originally the GOG
enyima Ghana yen budget wo de ba hu
yeah
maybe oy medal pa no nti megia no mako appendix no nti eko appendix na bedem quote bibi tro eko appendix na expenditure ni nyinara ebohu wo ho nti eye Poalugu dam no paragraph 322
yes
Mr. Speaker, government has made adequate budgetary allocation to begin the construction of a dam to hold spillage from the Bagri Dam. This project, when completed, will permanently end the annual flooding in northern part of Ghana as a result of the spillage of the Bagri Dam. Watch this.
Yeah.
And the budget ni mamumbo ni ye na mamfantu Ghana monko. Intino, also Ministry of Food and Agriculture.
Yes.
Construction of dam to hold spillage from Bagri Dam. Allocation of the money is 75 million.
75 million.
Ghana cedis.
A project that will cost $1 billion.
The next 25 years.
75 million.
Okay, book no line over here.
Oh no,
I want $7 for this information.
The project, which is estimated to cost $1 billion.
75.
Yeah,
75 million.
75.
And no, they prepare ground now.
And prepare ground.
Adequate funds have been provided. So it's adequate.
I feel as a prepared ground.
And so they prepared ground.
Internet courses you'll be behind your home.
Yeah.
It is 75 with a prepare.
No, I feel almost contract let's see how much dying.
Well, but it's not funny. It's
not. It is not.
Okay, the Honorable Information Minister said it is to begin. The 75 million is to begin.
Oh, you make the preparation of it.
I said the same thing.
You make the preparation. Otea.
No.
Yeah, Otea.
Your friend then. Spanner Junction. Foot Bridge.
Yeah.
Grant near Genius here. In the gang of 4 roads.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The HIPIC funds. Monopoly was there. Say no son. No idea Chesi Kana. Dem sikana mentua fa ka yeyipo no yentima fanya na kwasa na dance kana se bia bro ko eyibe no ye ko South Africa ben no also 11 million
a drop.
It's a drop
in government
in the consolidated fund.
Consolidated fund.
Menu agide was there only to begin with. Kuju medasi yempebosi ani yenye.
No, but I think it's a very important point because if this is supposed to be the biggest investment yet in the northern part of the country, Muamu said estimated to cost $1 billion.
$75 million.
That's the 75 million. I think there should be a secure source of funding
because
Bagri be once and for all. We cannot wait
because I think we must now begin to calculate the loss as a result of the spillage.
Exactly. Of course.
Now you loss no.
And how much we expend.
We're spending.
You know.
Intino eye ko bobosia $1 billion ne bobosia.
Why in the boom back where you say
because yenye de ade eri yi. Or so problem. Na to irrigate ni nyinara.
Na wase enya power.
Yeah,
you would also get power.
Yem bobosia ne mfanye. Yenye dedicated funding. Ni enjoy a government of Ghana.
Yeah, because where ekwe GOG dey be hard. Ekwe GOG dey be hard. But Oman unim, and because of your knowledge of the Volta region, me say stay me yes adi. Jackson need to show the video. Mo share on social media, on Facebook especially no. Mo share video yi. Oman we soldier for the police for I war Volta region.
Say you want a video by. I disagree.
You disagree with them?
Sa video no mo dey beto awon.
Na what video no?
Etuo no o from one more to two.
Now we disagree.
Now bibia is here you need classifies be man. Everything is now for public consumption.
No,
but I'm saying that we she yi mo. We omu asrafo ne enimdie for dem kind of intel. Some of these things obi. You think it's for good, it's good for our consumption.
No, I think sir to put things in perspective, no, because me the employee say, enya about to be a when you know how these rifles get into the country. I was see a show one semka. Say I will share on Facebook Live, and you would see, baby, a young man needed to go share no. A two the rubber share bra Facebook is here. Asempa 94.7 FM. Never share. Oman, you seeing the video?
But we told you it shouldn't be any new to you. Oman,
no, but these are not locally made guns.
There's one camera guy. Yeah. Oh.
And they are locally made, and
I said, okay. And now free Spain, by the way. And it's scary. That's why I'm saying some of this information. No, omo for critical show. Now omo for see kakra because no more system no.
Yeah.
No more system.
I was here fishing in out here.
It is security for the Juman so much and so any year. But because of politics, you know, said you beat me with his own general secretary, we say MPP for net. You see, when we start having this kind of conversation, etiakuma, because see, no, BBC church here, man, say we MPP ni na me NDC ni a. I didn't fire any bar, any MPP ni NDC. On that note, we can do a cocoa politics, we can do educational politics. War politics is not defined. War politics is not defined.
Security everybody.
So yes, so and when the church and when the church and for dancing go boa bambo for and me ko chi when the church this adwuma we and ya then how the campaign ade kasa and how go krata so.
Why? Maka some crop.
But you throw it here. I walk to form the Asha form say.
Maman can send me enyima I want to wear the men's and I'm feeling to go and sign a material so that people I will put it in context. Make a journalism or Cardiff, do specialization. Me specialize in insurgency. Insurgency, you know, Mosima and Kofose, we are trying to reverse the asymmetrical relationship in society. I don't know where you could, the man work on. You're trying to reverse an equal relationship. So at least I know how these persons may work. I'm not an expert. But most of my economy, in your shas, they're politicizing a pair. Then you pay new aje. Because NDC as seminal potty. Intino, emino, macadama semida. Namakan bio. Abra, the very day the mass DOC. Machacha so super morning show no do joy. Na a brand TP friend free Hohoe, friend Salom, Mubunizin. Na Salom na some more Kenya there. Oh yeah, in semi-American is here. Oh yeah,
FM.
Unim. And I'm a school of Volta region. Abraham Morocco school, you know. Mama task said the plebiscite for 50 years.
Yeah. Oh, that's what they told you.
That is what I was made to believe. Man, American troll.
And that should mean, sir, a lot of people in the Volta region believe that.
A lot of people believe it was for 50 years.
Jesus Christ.
Intino. The best insurgency technique is the mind. You must first of all work on the mind.
Work on the mind of the people.
Adzi woku Che Guevara and Kwafon task in there. Che Guevara, them theory no friend of focal theory. The gun, start people follow you. It doesn't work anywhere. Castro was lucky. Into the other call in a woku kuno because and Eco Vietnam or be People's War. Who in Chin. or ni Vietnam folk say, I'm what task, and what dig trenches. In America, my friends work with
FM.
What am I saying? What am Mama Kanye there? In order to be successful in all of this, you order your man kofu.
We have to reorient.
Them.
They have to unlearn what.
Have to unlearn the things they know.
Yeah.
That is why education and dialogue is very, very important in this conversation. And a seminar, General Mosquito or Warakano, the bad aspect of all of that is that it's a them. And MPP gets into it too.
It's a problem.
I say
the guys will be happy.
Problem.
Then the guys will be happy.
These are people
and they'll take you by surprise. And they'll take you by surprise.
And I'm happy with this education. You see, Ghana funding TSS.
Yes.
Ghana funding TSS. Every time Obibaya dia enya oberezi objections say yen fight yen then they start yes.
NDC. Why NDC so asemi
but this is a serious thing we have to move in
on. There. I like how we tell Blackwood
how they are approaching the
Massimi or you're there abandon and the opposition parties, everybody
quick all hands on
chance to be a Ebenyebiano. Mancofon task there in a day and a Ghana for your pen. Because I'm kind of them, Nakademi before a wire. Maybe people say when this for one put a wash tree. Insurgents like that.
They like that.
Because if you go to Iraq, you have the Badgist, you have the Sajist. They all started the same. Then you begin to have splinter groups. Yeah. They have the same idea. In cases where a crime academy you won't see. And you become confused. So who is behind it? And the truth is, these insurgents, there are instances they would always beat authority. Let us not hide anything. They can always beat authority.
To move ahead of the
game. In the 1972 coup, the original date, 13th January, not the original date, not 20th January. And Abanu who they obey coup on 20th January. So Abanu was waiting for them. They were planning to crash them on the 20th of January. A week earlier. They took government by surprise. These guys plan, and you know, and I know, Oman, and where information I was here, the trigger. One soldier framed me from the Volta region, and he made the point. Obusame questions, we say, Obi, Odi Jane home. Oman, you know Hohoe very well. Baby, a STC yard, no, and you're close to the military camp, no, barracks, no. If free STC yard or the call barracks, I mean, it's not so far.
Hey,
it's not so
10
far.
minutes.
Or less than that.
Less than 10 minutes.
Because less than 10 minutes.
There's no traffic in Hohoe.
Yes.
So, right from Civic Center to Dome, where you attend to barracks.
Yes.
Onward, 5 minutes you get there.
Less than 10 minutes. Or say 5.
Yes, because if there's no traffic.
And so, the question is, Obi, Jane Adentina, any time patrol team, no, in the soldier police for them call baby a free honor, then the people step back and attack. In Tusha STC yard now, and less than 5 minutes from the military barracks. So the people were able to move in there, put fire in cars, STC yard, Bunko 4 to 2 to Ekoi, 5 minutes from a military barracks. And I think, and we trust the national security and defense intelligence. New Omanhene said, whilst they investigate some of these things, they should also look from within. In Kofu, in the intelligence community, also divulge some critical information. Must halfway, they should also be picked up because it's not normal. Normal, and these guys are emboldened because more backups, more information, also the edge, you know, more information. Because young man, you should name and then a tibia, a two-way power, who is on your two-way way, and who even gave him the idea, say, Uncle to 2 form for 2 and share. And I'll share your Facebook Live there, we'll see what we are talking about. Inti, the issues now, I bet a year or so, Mushem, a year. Well, I deal with a bayan and nothing, I'll be one. Boom, I in some. Well, that's how all the other insurgents began.
I don't know what catch it on.
Yeah.
Say Nimdia Kakro, one of a home poor business, a shot, said the man yourself frafra, and I'm on 2 BC. This is a Nippon or Moody's Edgeman. Now from Mutrima, your Moody. Now, Mafasa in Yoma, I'm offering them. I'm almost surprised here.
I would want, for the purpose of education, to play back in somewhere General Secretary of the NDC, Eka, the fast idea for people to know and appreciate what we are talking about. So say, ye nyai sebi manu si swimming so sa kasabi sana. It will not help because these are very, very serious issues. I will say at least for once, the whole country should say on Saturday way dear. But it's not proper. Beji Ghana part be na ko.
But
let's all agree and say on Saturday way nkwa dear. And on filming of Saturday, I don't think it's bad.
Media, even film name bad.
Yes.
But sir, nyoma we be to talk to about loosely, sir.
Obi, you come Saddam Hussein you film.
But no, me patroti you. Utie nimdie ni adusua kakra ono kradi tu jamaya. And your man kitting. Ya anya careful. No boni for to te hodi sana. You be one pum. No asiech.
Yentie the General Mosquito Asiedu Nketia.
It's about what you see in the press as the Western Togoland issue. Ladies and gentlemen, as far as I'm concerned, what is being hyped as the Western Togoland issue is 100% MPP orchestration. Not 90, not 95, not 98, but 100% MPP orchestration. Because MPP will want to do everything to make sure that you don't participate fully in the December elections. And they showed it. They deployed the military here and told the rest of Ghanaians that they were fighting COVID. When the military came here, I came around myself. Did you see the military fighting COVID or fighting prospective registrants? So are people from Volta region COVID people? So we all saw what happened. Now, if they had come here to fight COVID at the Ghana-Togo border, what were they doing terrorizing the Voltarians in Banda? Is Banda anywhere near Togo? So let us open our eyes. These are people with an agenda that they will never, and I say never, allow the full participation of Voltarians in this election. And we have seen enough of that to be convinced that they are hell-bent in implementing that agenda. What they are doing with the Western Togoland issue is to find some small grievances of a few people and hype them and use it as a decoy to create problems for the region in the December elections. Their game plan is simple. They send people to the bushes to go and train, and they themselves went to the bush with cameras to capture these training camps to come and show the international community that Voltarians are training in the bush for subversive activities. If they genuinely were chasing subversionists, what happened to the people they arrested? Where are they? They just wanted to create that first impression in the minds of everybody that there are a significant group of Voltarians who don't want Volta to be part of Ghana, and so they will not allow Voltarians to participate in the elections. Their simple thinking is that if Voltarians don't participate in the elections, then they may secure a cheap victory without thinking about the consequences of what they themselves are planting. As I stand here, I'm fully aware of military uniform having been prepared. So on December 7th, these uniforms will be put on vigilante people to come around Volta region in all polling stations to create problem. And then they will deploy more military so that Volta region becomes a battleground from where no election can take place.
Asempa FM.
And the General Secretary of the largest opposition party in our country, the Johnson Asiedu Nketia, baby friend the General Mosquito, and Motenganity Oman, where the Muama Sumwa.
Well, Ubi Nyima, Demin Semi no hard. Demin Semi. And Medzikanaka and Messi Dubium. Demin Semi in on your day in all of this. Asiedu Nketia a 7 hour kind on your son, Papa. Sebi or your opinion, and your dog Demin Semi. Fide, my Otibia and my call, Peki, I think on the 26th.
Yeah.
Of September. My call, my uncle for Voltarians and the year call. Na Yerkesan, Asem Kura working, and a crew free Sogankopa area or a crew free Sokode. As I'm working in the share, they won't confuse them away. Let us crush them and stop politicizing the issue.
Yeah.
These are Voltarians I was talking to. So let's crash. And I was even telling them, though, yes, you're the crash, but you're not in Casa. No. Ah, why are they holding Ghana to ransom like that? That was his view. So even there, the people acknowledge that, look, the monk of free one cow.
Yeah.
Intimacy and Kofuno carry the monk of free one cow. Even though some of them might have been convinced, there are a lot of them are. What's it? No, ain't one kind. Intimama yema ain't no one say. Man, no one can there. What Western Togoland? The collection of Western Togoland one task. If you walk a blockade in the West, I mean, hope one to in the plebiscite. It won't change the man. Say, Nasa, our opinion, Ekojina Hohoe.
But for chairman, what joy FM Dino? But it's an irresponsible statement. Maybe Winston Betuaso, a very reckless, unneeded, and he cannot. Either the NPP or the NDC can hold us to ransom by virtue of political power. A very reckless, needless, irresponsible statement from the General Secretary of the NDC. Adeng. I reserve me. I'm so disappointed in these politicians. So disappointed. If you're not careful, they should go and think of Accra Kumasi Road. They should go to Kolebu. And see how we are suffering there. And nobody pay Jumaye. They should start thinking outside the box and stop this cheap politics. Very cheap. Chaotic politics. Why?
The taxation with elections in this country.
No, we will not. Let's not. And I'm saying that Obi, when we start calling a spade, we don't give a toss to whether it is MPP or NDC. We don't have to give a toss. It is reckless, needless, and uncalled for. This is war. The potential to spill flames. Who told you that voters you're not voter for? Who told you that? And trying a certain group of people trying to antagonize, create that again was here create so grind. Why?
When you say
many I can tell you first 5 friends are close to me. I am for. Asemena Mukazana. Aseme. NPP on the transfer of Buana. NPP better transfer of Buana. Were they not in power when the NPP won?
Yeah.
So I didn't NPP uncle and say voter region. This is cheap. We are bigger as a country than some of these reckless comments. And not funny BMO. And yet funny BM. I think you will be teaching them. They are fortunate that they are ahead. I think you will be a person in the we will not entertain some of these near Bessu someone saying that say no please. Mr. Fujaya from Tinoka no. A very uncalled for. I say my bomb mine. Yeah, man yourself for Kituabi and the people who do politics in this country. A fraction of society. Why are they doing all this to us? Why? Uko more politics ho. Uko hospital politics ho. Uko additional politics ho. Uko ha and your politics is so papa. A man was a ye by a year they did such an impunto positive baba ni pabra boom. No be nim shake kwadi John Mahama be support say you go kwa 74. Na do akọ force ni pe mi nko toje nkwa ngna for. Why are we doing this to ourselves? politics. Reducing it to clear like that. Every riffraff be also be a politician. Because they've seen that is the best means to get money, get power, and do nonsense.
Abutre Oman Ekosiisen so high Asempa 94.7 FM. Winston, my menase would come back to this conversation once again. Winston Amwa ena yatene nkano ma menkwa homa so na fe Yenje reactions from government, because again the accusation is against the ruling administration. Ma mention the Information Minister of the Republic Ekujo Pawin Kroma Honorable Akwaba Ekosiisen na pomi ye.
Nyame adom obi na so.
Nyame adom yenso ye ho ye papa. Me gidi se Honorable Asiedu Nketia voice aye boy no utimi tie bi.
And sana say earlier today ankasa yenya opportunity ehwe the full video of the remarks or say Hohoe also
Hohoe, yes, Hohoe
over the weekend. Yeah.
Ain't a buying more official position on this year day.
Obi me that my main chair with for me fiat no my main fa with video so ma Ghana na quick update on their air coastal war from Mantem in some na ye ho adwuma no. Edi kan be na watchi ko na watchi mienu ni na ifiada no pa ba ko no mantie bi mebumbi eye tutrasin bi ewo
Asempa FM
and manim no police for ne soja say reinforcement call ho any initial officers are there no omuche be ye dua ba ko 31 and wo mo de wo mo eba aban kache won kan investigations are started the kind of court remand wo charges may be including say omdom ha ka ekobia emra etia say any so do eka ebi mo so say we are attempting to attack some state properties be and some of na weapons a war of some so many normal charges say abobom sa charges na yedi nkombo be na wotwe abesin kwe mekai say me catch you say adwuma no dia na edi kan no maso ano na there were still ongoing operations because of threats kakra wo as a result of the ongoing operations no any investigations are more year interrogations near there no or my further arrest say any cry no manya nipa okay kambu ma kokobe ye dua sa account ebi mu krampo no ebe ni ma betu atrankonwafo bi no say oba nkran ha say krampo no atrankonwafo bi krampo so eka ho a security agencies intelligence agencies investigations na ebo anti ebe di kan abo omo ma baso na titru ya bo na nanoma hemfo I wo fra Mantem omo na edi anim akondem sa nema we a ofo ba ko mienu minister bi na shetre sa ro ma condemn any omanfo so work from Mantem my boy provide a lot of information and intelligence abuama so far omatumi eye investigations that actually binom retrieve weapons ne logistics be near there ye ball my baso nyankopon chirom kosa say Ghana ehu hia wom Ghana do makoma so omoboa mayetumi edisa nkoni we say na what you have seen ko say fiada National Security Minister, any ministers are who the government delegation and Ekosiisen and Armatankonia, I will vote na from Mantem. And Common na no Semebono, so far, Ekowie say, I was say ye Jumabum, Sabri say, yes, it tell you, now ye Kasaka City, Yahua, and Mobono for no crash to say, Yankasa no crampo, you moache. And a shed of Kutupa. Mane ne ma ense emfata sabri se amayofo ede omhu egigim eye na mayosem a ema oman na nkasa hoden no ekoye se dia emu ache na hoden ehia de akontia sade we no esuhwan nti ye de do nyina ase kakra aban ye be kan fa owura Asiedu Nketia nkomo no no se potokasa nkameka se we are appalled at the conduct and the comment of the NDC General Secretary. Niema or yen in some okay kafasa assembly on him.
But he gives Oma enough basis for the conclusions.
No basis. Obi, there's absolutely no basis. There will be a crisis also. There's absolutely no basis. The challenge of security. Die anymore. Nara was a prince one and Kwana to me this one. And yet, dear was say, did you agree and say, ye politics? And I say, Mpono, ye ethnic incitement. It has no place in our politics. Adeno say the dia grona agin semua obi entument na ha. Ye GDPA as a bind said the responsible thing for all of us to do. They say yen nara yen kambum one yen condemn what they are causing two yen ma any mewo or more a prosecution so any your court hold also say ye obi be dina court anymore yen hwe asem no say special court to say then ye hwe asem yen ma etuncha once and for all. Na memma the normal course of justice ye de eye nema hodo o memu ate ya you am fear be me and some fear be nine na sem ba ko yen kan bi wo court no e betumi a hawe enya no wano kakra na ma obi ensusu say asem no ye hu ni puma sebrenti ono so kwa ko shekra ye bi ehọ na wo se ye nyinara responsibly ye ni ahoden ni akoma pa ni empaye ni etuma eko ni so biara eye ne say sabre obetumi dia politics they gain political capital and now they attracted some political votes and sentiments or baby. So I say me buy a crump or buy and prepare no say the astra for and now say police for dome kwakugo. Ye local system no na eye juma ahemfo community leaders near there and so far a yield result. Rest say yemma sa ejuma ne afi ase system na ye ejuma no enye ejuma ne ntumi hu asem no ne puma sibre. The other part of it is say you hear a lot of education and engagement on the ground. So only in nkofoni bi di nkomo on the ground that obi okra de ekoso na mse da me no kasa me kacho on tiase ati ye nko no de ne ho akodim ye nya bre de nyina say the Ghana ho do adwen pa say ye kyerɛkyerɛm local radio stations near there ye kyerɛkyerɛm near there konfo obi atum futuro go mani says 50 years ade no kwani na kwara po beti akọ and say you started who say te kon kakran since ahemfo name penifo on the ground started those engagements and omu supported the politicization of this matter because it's dangerous.
No, but the NDC's General Secretary, with the information and everything available to him, he leads the largest opposition party. He will not just get up and speak. Osha and some kana or linking it to voter registration exercise and the fact say Asiedu Nketia say COVID. They ended up fighting prospective voters and they are there in the ways of say in the same line 2 months to election. Yenko critics are didn't know Volta ni anya quite the Asiedu Nketia bebre prevent people from coming to vote. Volta votes are drop it. Then the ruling party anya advantage. Eddie are winning the next election. Or say those bases are not founded.
First of all, my examine asemo kan say registration time yeah the Asiedu Nketia what say fight COVID. Who say to they need fight COVID and there be na ewie che no na omo suppress registration. Asemo kan no. First of all, yeah examine. Asiedu Nketia a call your borders. If it is here, NDC4 the catcher say a attack on Voltarian. Ura John Dramani Mahama Temo Bekrai. Very dangerous ethnic inciting comment. Say a attack on Voltarians. Very quickly, abide through the Ministries of Defense and Information. Now say a defense minister. Ebabeya they normally in security circles. We are now say a defense minister Babek say one enyenukre and the evidence of enyenukre say at several other border stations across the country, military have had to be deployed to help maintain the closure of the borders because of COVID. Yankase soldier for no omo kwa tia COVID. Na soldier tutu tia COVID. Is oko dino na bisa mse unu se soldier ni bi kwa tia COVID ana you are just misinforming and misleading the public. They were there to secure the borders. And then and on the defense minister Bebo bought town by town. 50 fragmentum code T Eco North, Ebetimba West. Baby air deployment, including numbers of officers and men. Unprecedented idea because of the level of misinformation. The closest they came to was Banda. Video of Asiedu Nketia truckloads of Nkofo person Domura Banda. Na soldier for air stop them from entering Banda. And then the coffee no buy. MPP ni NDC ni nara na wo Banda no mo basing Nkofo be good Banda be register. And in tokwa ba manipa ba kokure wuye. Emma district and regional security councils every meeting. And no musi nkunya say eniso bia basi obi ba Banda. Ma omuji tumu said they will no longer do it. At the pen, signing agreement to that effect. We did the same way to follow Nina. And they invited the military in to enforce that written and signed agreement. Agreement net that one, despite that, and Mr. Asiedu Nketia Secessionists and call for bus loot air bar and a military air stop with and someone agrees someone yes, and my agent high air stop. How come say? One kasa we general secretary of the party, no, who know why buses of Nkofa or Moba. Because initially when the video showed up, it appeared like a genuine idea and a soldier for a stop. A three soldier for three may be quite clear the context of that video. And there was a vehicle arrested of Nkofa across the border with I think an Ivorian vehicle or my barber register query echo. And some security agencies they to me a stop war. And so what they are no attempt to say the justification say BBS until they are no correlated to where and no correct. And we must be able to quickly call that one out. They are all can say and now or you are aware of plans say election day will be the military uniform there. Or be there maybe who initiates so be what any such planner, what do you do? Who any such planner a rally who has them now. A political gathering as there are bodies in this country that are seized with the power to ensure say they will be poor person with the bonia. Yedia sem to any money to make you manami boa. Many sure so be evidence why any report to any place. But all kind of try and they are dangerous say a ethnic incitement. Because we are appearing to be inciting a particular ethnic group and they are dangerous. Because
but I wouldn't say Kojo, yes, in as much as I would agree with some of the points I were raised. You know, there were equally videos, and I remember say former President Mahama post back on Facebook and attached a video to that post. That video was a video of somebody who was a local chief in one of the Banda areas. Ana or Kasa, you know, he was furious, and we saw military men it you say won ho enam queue mu amanfo afom queue hwe ukra YD car na hwe ni we ni ye bi mu sin chen and all of that. We can also not discount that and what it did to the people of those areas, no?
In fact, no, what the first video of Mr. Asiedu Nketia who about it appeared say as a be intimidate you be and be stop you from proceeding to register. So said the military came out with a statement on that one to explain clearly the context within which they were doing that. Said the two sides, MPP and NDC, they are no more yet. They created tension. It even led to the death of one person. And no more can sign any agreement and invited the military to come in and enforce it. And it was in the persons of Nanka military and Kazajmari and Ejima. And a more being video be another. There's a clear context, and the military came out and explained that context. But what I'm saying is, and then in the Volta region, said BBC Akoso, now general secretary of a political party, one, obey Adiano ethnic, say, Stebby, Ubin Empire, you know, with it from Mantem, Assem, into a boa pardon, Kofako Gurem, a training, no way we are, what's up? My God. 6 weeks or 7 weeks to the election, and there's a peace council in this country, a civil society group, and we're allowing this to go on as a government. We're engaging with the local because I think we're dicey. We're engaging with the local leadership. community leaders near there, and so far, Mabaso. Collaboration na omo ede eboa local education omo fi ase aboa mayen eno na eboa to begin to push back the dial on their fi ase course no even while a certain respectable level of security presence is maintained at the sensitive installations and the MPPU NBCU PPPU PNCU Ubia tries to make a political capital out of this. All of us must be upright in saying that I deal with politics. In fact, even the prosecutorial authorities, also prosecuting or court, was saying you know Mobika say ye the obi begina court to anymore. Most mama money mredam prosecute the judiciary we can make civil humble appeals to the judiciary say and same way in Kebeya can you treating with dispatch. Yankasa yen breach the rules of justice by yen treating with dispatch. Now koye say normal obi area bibia sama 3 years na da court ye didn't ko ye neighbor. Because there are matters that must be dealt with with dispatch. And some misinformation na and no e boa masadi we koso. We have to work to cure that misinformation. We don't have to fuel it with speculation and untruth, conspiracy theories, and the key problem. No. One man no monam say what is 50 years BB version kono. Misinformation or the name. I call it no da ho machine no be friend man be kan no. Misinformation and all the name. Police for ni so for do on say comment say abotre no be tutu na kan kwala ni bia. Say we were innocent death. Into all of that, political leaders, religious leaders, we have to be responsible in helping to educate those who can be educated. Okay. We are appalled, we are disappointed. We think that all well-meaning Ghanaians must join the call across to all politicians. Say, nobody should attempt to politicize it and make political capital out of it. Rwanda, time I know BT radio, so say, when we are cockroaches. No, the supporters feel say to inure to their benefit. If you started, you saw the extent of devastation, and now call Rwanda, now call baby human scouts near their war. They 2 days won't to me. Not dear was it did go back to cry. That's me better one.
Kojo Mayena Sibibiani Ebesen about Hobio. Right. The Minister of Information of the Republic of Ghana, Kojo Opon Nkrumah, and Amotesi and Enudin Komo. He's MP for the Ofuasia Yoruba constituency in the eastern region of Ghana. Ma yenyina homano so yankwa kaswa enti ewutu senya east. Yan enti se insembi koswo kaswa. Kofi Ajay etesan
obi mejoso na mbomwa kwa.
Nyame adom ye ho ye pa na ene de den na wo nam.
Kaswa for say omoda te pa da no be fire wa ha. Aba bia e fine.
Yenso ye da o mase.
Ayata abla.
Meta aba nsem hye ho pa meta aba.
Asempa FM.
Obi ai de boko na nse boko sa won say kaswa no de aya na empempi no. Enyema wa no do so say ekuru no. Eni pe gum no do so ye pa. Ndi aya na ama problems no do so. Na obi ohwesere na Omanhene fire security wise so always like kaswan so aya bia aya flashpoint area na say ohwe bia sabi o to try them ne bata ne ntokwa ne twitwa ne tutu a kaswan so aya emia ne bi na ne nyina no so no obi findings kakran so aya ne nyina so lead to land litigation and after chief tension matters and nyema ebre kika ho on say hwehwese de nyema ekona na zoro do me pass de si wona eno abi su na ma no me so ewo odupo pakọ kwaboze na hwehwese de nyema kona obi sempelinfo amom na nyentintia no mo ntu om na nsi so anhwe enzema ekoso pendi ne ni abi gubra ahwe ya nyema be si wo ho no ahwe ya intimi so ano because we nyema ekoso ewo mpatem wa hadiye na name no kata na nanu hemfo ene amanfo ewo pa bonde ana ne o mate ohun agumantin aye oye chekese pa chese na bia nyema kika kono se IGP
yeah kofi mi entie yeah mi tie o
the nyema kika kono se IGP ni mpanimfo na amamu a ahwe ya nipa ebeto no ebedo so ye esanse enemi no kasa en apemfo mienu ba kokra de obi arawsam ze ni nyinten afei ana ba konso ye na kwato ayar sabia wono so ya ya ni nyane se tututu langas for amon so kwa bondia tututu ekosunti ama opim for ba yinu at the omko bi okotutu so ananka omko akopo mu kunu makunu mu omo anya omo no na ohesere mu tututu no epipia edan na eno enema opim for ba ko wanya mistake
ne nyin say asay na kwa boze ho ne ye hefa no so wakasoa ho bi
no so kasoa mpatemu eno awutusenya east
awutusenya east
senya west so omu na bo so ora hono ahinse atase no opako atena ya woshitete wono ena wo odupo panko omu no masa tinki hono indirect no kasoa se
na u videos na wo send ye na show sisi amu hwe o Facebook no mo be hu ma ebobo ko jan ne ade no mo no ye hwan mo
omo ya ema adisi ete utu kwa bondi omo ana ne ahemfo no ohin ya wo kromo na Kofi Akar omo ana na omo boko jan ko a eche nibre ekoso a eche se omo ni abre na ohia ma ho na fitin na kakra ni afuom kra na obi omo ya do mutumi ekofom esanse omo cheche ukwa na langa foi editu du achiwe nwura nim ten ni atutu atase kra odo so efodu bi wanu
in the bullet cases be brain egugu ni nyina ye etu omo toy
yes etu abo banko ano no etu omo to mpatem won kwa na obi
in the next land guards ne say kroman fo ni free assassin no meji assassin na
pepe move chata on flo no mon ton assassin ni won say and that ton no na ise no je dia tika ko obi won say we so form of ahwe ya that dia no kan bedding e chan say when sam patem wo a emiane e ba kase enkan ni ka so maka dodo na fisa grass wo bojante kwa pontini ho no banche ba onya ho no mudua batene no anga fa tesim ano mo ton assassin na no mo hemfu grass assassin yo mudia no usuo to be ko nwura mo chan say ukwa na ya di tu ene sekan e di wachi eno na na so say obi so be kai last week before a day before me ba kaswa one time the come marketing with be say etutu akọ so ma akọ so ma nipa mi say etu aka mo ama nipa ba akọ mo chese wa hwe ne nkwa na wo mo chese wo ye atafu supi ema imponu ahene ya no na wo tu traditional council between hwe de ekọ so na say de do me fa say de ne ya between imponu ahene na wo apega any amount for obom the same issue pepe and issue one say